Is it on? Yeah. Okay. Are you not gonna talk?
No, you go ahead. I'm driving.
We are gonna talk to you guys a little bit about our new channel. So we are gonna start a new channel. It's the Galoy Family Vlog, and we thought it would be interesting to do this because we have such a very interesting life. It's so uncommon. We have a lot more challenges that other people have. By the way, we just left our hotel. We're driving along the Oregon coast. We're in Newport, headed toward Lincoln City, Oregon. I just got out of the shower, so I'm looking sharp. Anyway, yeah, so we're also gonna do a huge challenge, and it's a huge personal challenge for ourselves and our family. We haven't really talked about what we're gonna do with the kids in terms of a diet, but we are gonna start this huge, crazy challenge for ourselves. This is a super bumpy road. And it's
a roller coaster.
Gonna be 30 days to vegan. And so we are an absolute meat-eating family. We try to eat a balanced diet with fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and a lean protein, but we absolutely are unhealthy people, and we eat way too many carbs, unhealthy simple carbohydrates, and also fatty foods. And we have a typical American diet is what we have right now. We're both very busy. I work full time. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. Mark also is very busy lifestyle with just work and kind of his hustle lately. So it's going to be a huge challenge.
I just wanted to talk about that for a second. I grew up in, the typical American family where, well, I feel like it was typical. Maybe it's totally untypical, and I was just in a weird family. But so my mom, literally every day of my life, I had unseasoned some sort of meat, unseasoned vegetables, and potatoes every day of my life. So for me, that meant, like a stick of butter on top of my potatoes, and salting the crap out of my beans, and having a weird steak or hamburger or whatever with nothing on it. So for me, I then my progression through life became, I learned about barbecue sauce and barbecues, so I became, a barbecuer and a guy who loves steak and loves to go out to really nice restaurants that have, super good seasoned. That thing is being all too bright. Going out to fine restaurants, having filet mignons.
You're a foodie.
I'm a foodie, total foodie, because I grew up with crappy food. So, for me, this is going to be like probably people's addictions to drugs, trying to fight. I'm not really comparing it like that, but I'm just saying, for me to try to be vegan, it's funny.
It's gonna be crazy, yeah.
So, all you American dudes out there who are like, I could never do that. I'm not actually doing this for any real reason. I don't have any. My health is one reason for sure, but really I'm just doing this so that you guys, who are the typical dudes that are foodies, whatever, you can see what it's like. What is the results, the before and the after? Do I feel better? Do I look better? And do I have more energy? Because I can tell you right now, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of energy. I'm not running marathons, that's for sure. But maybe I will be after this. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's good. Yeah, and I guess a personal reason for me is I've watched a lot of people vlogging and how they talk about their vegan lifestyle and things like that, or a vegetarian and all those other different methods of eating. And I guess vegan just appealed the most to me because I think it is going to be the hardest and the most of a personal challenge for me, but also because I think it's going to, I don't know, I guess I equate that in my mind mentally somehow with being very clean and like cleansing my body and breaking addictive habits, which I have a lot of. So Yeah, I did have a pretty healthy lifestyle in the past. I've never been a vegan or a vegetarian ever in my life. I don't have a problem with, eating meat and responsible harvesting and farming, I guess, for lack of a better word, of animals at this point in my life. I was raised, kind of with that farm mentality, and anything that we ever really had was always appropriately harvested and appreciated. So I haven't been exposed to anything other than that, but others have. And a lot of the things I've read in media and also listened to on YouTube through other vlogs was pretty powerful, I guess, for me. So yeah, this is the beginning journey of our healthier lifestyle, and I think we're gonna be pretty stringent on at least 30 days of vegan because it's kind of a personal experiment for us, but we aren't on some kind of a crazy crusade to convert the world or do anything crazy. I think we're gonna do what works best for us at the end of our 30 days, and if that means being 100% vegan for the rest of our life, or just adapting a lifestyle and a healthy way of eating and being that benefits our family and our bodies, then that's what we're gonna do. So we don't really have a specific
that, and really we just want to be able to bring you guys along with us so you can go, okay,
yeah.
I can do this, because at the end of the day, the people that I've seen on vlogging stuff, I mean, they're like hardcore. It's like their life. It's all they do is eat vegan. Their life is literally, it seems like it's totally revolved around what they're gonna eat and how they're gonna eat that day. We can't do that. We're normal people that actually have to hustle and make money to survive. So for us, you'll get to see what kind of a challenge that is. Can we even do it? I mean, honestly, for all you guys out there that maybe are overweight, don't think you could ever do something like this, I am going to do this for you so that you can see it can be done and what the results are, and see if for you it'll be even, if it's worth it. I think it will be, but time will tell. So we're gonna kind of do like a countdown to 30 days to vegan, because we have to prep. My wife is talking a lot about trying to figure out exactly what we need.
Here's the thing, in my mind it's like this great idea, but it's not my nature or my personality to be over the top organized about things like that. A smart woman would make a menu and go shopping ahead of time and have meals planned, which is going to be the key to success. So I will hopefully do that for at least the first week or two, just so, yeah, obviously, you're gonna be hungry, so I have appropriate things available for us to eat at any time. But with kids and a full-time job, I also commute for my job, my day is pretty saturated in work. I just think it's really unrealistic, and I don't want to set myself or my husband up to fail. So there are going to be nights where we're not having some gourmet vegan amazement. It's going to be
chopping on some carrots,
some rice and beans. I don't know, but
it's all good.
It is going to be really good, and I think for me the most beneficial thing is going to be breaking those addictive habits, and for me to do that I have to be pretty hardcore. I've done shakes forever in the past. I think it's a great option. It's not a lifestyle, and so it's like a band-aid fix for things, but it does help me break some habits that I have, like, I don't know, Cheetos, a lot of chocolate.
Cheetos and chocolate.
Cheetos dipped in chocolate may not be the worst thing I've ever heard of. I don't know.
Something we need to look into.
I do have a sweet tooth. I like candy. A lot of simple carbohydrates. Throw in a tortilla. Hey. A flour tortilla, nonetheless. I mean, a lot of cheese. We're over the top on the cheese.
Yeah.
Also, grocery prices, food prices, everything is so expensive. That's seriously another really true motivating factor. I think there's a ton of awesome plant-based proteins and other great alternative ways that are less expensive to shop and to eat and fuel our bodies with that I have never even thought of or explored, only because it was never an option to me. It was really never made known. I didn't educate myself about it, and now that the seed is planted, I'm very curious to explore that. It's fascinating to me that we can have all of our needs met in something that is plant-based. It really is fascinating to me. I'm an animal lover. I grew up with animals. We currently have animals. I think they're amazing. I absolutely love them. I'm not crazy. I don't put animals' needs above the needs of humans or anything crazy, because I think a lot of pet people kind of do that, and I think it's really weird. So animals have their place, and we have our place in the cycle of life. So I think it's great for families and kids and people in general to have and own a pet. So to think of, yeah, whatever. That's another, a whole nother
thing. So how about talking about who we are? That's, you know, something that we'd like to kind of share with you guys, and probably this will probably be the beginning of our first real vlog, actually. So I guess click on the next vlog and you're gonna hear us tell you who we are.